Yo, though. Screw you too. I'm live? Really? Why would you do such a thing?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Just waiting for some other players, man. Unfortunately, we just don't have enough people to start just yet, so.
Okay, I'm Danny Mikey B if you don't know me.
I could see your name up on the screen there, so very nice to see meet you, Danny. Thanks
Nice
for
meeting you, Mikey B. Or
well, thank you.
Mickey, however you say her name, your name.
Yeah, I'm called all kinds of things, so I really appreciate you calling me Mikey B.
Thank you.
Yep, so we're just hanging out for now, waiting for a couple more people, see if we can jump on. We might not have enough for a game today, but we'll see what happens, so just waiting.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, thank you for joining, man. see all kinds of people watching right now. If you are out there and would like to join us, drop into our go into the comments. Drop into the comments. There's a link to jump onto the game. We are still looking for players and opponents. Oh, there it is. It pops up on the screen. Look at that. Yep, and then the proverbial we need contestants. Click the link in the chat to play. There is no chat, but there is a oh, hey, Panda's in here.
What up? What up?
At least I have somebody that I can rely on every single week.
Yay! Is it me? Is it me?
It is you.
Yes.
It is you. It's like the co-host. Actually, you probably could be the host at this point.
At this point, I've taken over at least twice, so it's fine. It's fine.
I did enjoy listening to you attempt my outro. That was fun to. That was definitely fun to listen to.
The shameless plugs 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that really worked out really well. I dipped out on the game early. Still ran the program from the background and watched my 3 contestants play each other for fun and shits and giggles. Oh, I mean stuffs and giggles.
Stuffs and giggles. It's fine. You're in good company.
But we are live, so just as a heads up. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I log on and Stevie B is hanging out somewhere in the background, and I start trying to bust his balls, and he sends me a message that we're live. I was like, oh, thanks.
Oh,
good. Good to know. Good to
he
know.
does that.
Yeah. Well, you got it. He's all about the entertainment. So if it's Jerry Springer style or, like family friendly style, it's all entertainment in the end.
It is all entertainment. And, good combo right there.
Well, if Jerry could do it, we could do it better.
Probably, honestly. But it's not hard to beat Jerry Springer, in my opinion.
I don't know. He was the mayor of Chicago at one point. I don't got that under my belt.
Was he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was
fantastic.
He was a full-on political guy, like with morals and stuff, and then he became Jerry.
Oh my goodness, I can't.
Stripper poles and all,
I mean, I do read. The only thing I remember. Okay, there's like a small handful of things I remembered about Jerry Springer because I could only watch it whenever I was homesick. And when I was homesick, I usually had like an outrageous fever and like had to stay home for a reason,
It's all fuzzy to
me. I remember the like bald security guard that got like all the like different ladies that were like, oh my gosh, I want to touch your head because that was the first head they'd ever seen. Like the fuck, ladies.
Yeah, Steve woke up.
He was then all the different like golly, it was like the baby daddies and the like I'm interested in this type of sex, and I was like, is this a thing? Like I went to a private Christian school from first grade all the way until I graduated from high school. Like it was a thing. Like my one of my very first jobs taught me what oh, you're live, so I won't say this out loud. Never mind. We're live. Basically, my first restaurant job taught me a lot. A lot.
Oh man, our viewership has gone up as the story went on. Though we started at 2 and we peaked. You peaked at 7 at the height of the story.
We joke all the time, but like seriously, like this is a couch session. Like I've got lots to unload from pretty much my entire elementary, middle school, and high school years, considering where I went to school at. So
you sound. I was gonna say you sound like you're writing the storyline to a porn right now.
You know what? From what I know from my friend that works in the porn industry professionally, we have quite a bit in common. Quite a bit.
Oh man, I definitely need to get a couch background with like a notepad, like on the side just to make it seem like, yes, you know, it's circle of prosperity gone wild, you know. I laugh because remember during the 90s that was like the coolest thing ever was like Girls Gone Wild, those kind of videos.
I do remember that. I do.
You actually had to buy video cassettes. Oh my gosh, video
Oh
cassettes.
my gosh. Were they orange?
They were. It was actually a subscription service. You had to subscribe to Girls Gone Wild to get their videos. I don't
remember that. That's funny. I remember the late night like ads that would come on that would be like on repeat for like an hour before you could switch to anything else. Same channel.
This is the chat room that you will all get laid in. No, you're probably some 90-year-old woman who's just getting her rocks off. Like, and
then the AOL chat rooms, like right after that, like,
so funny. I was just talking to somebody about ASL. Remember A-Slack?
Yes. You were sharing a moment, Steven.
Wow. Button pushing at its best tonight. Look at that.
No kidding. Damn.
Wow. Look at that. And he doesn't even have the guts to show himself. That's the
funny
part.
I know. I'm so upset right now.
Yeah.
You should be sad, Steven. Should be.
Button pusher extraordinaire. He's swinging from the trees for in the clubhouse, you know. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Well, where your clubhouse buddy's at, bro? Oh, yeah. Hi, random person.
It's Danny. Amanda, this is Danny.
I know,
Danny, this is Amanda.
No. Danny and I go back to karaoke nights. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, Danny. How you doing, dude?
Good.
So we are still kind of waiting, and I at this point I might just start heckling Stevie B because I know he can hear me and he's running the buttons from the background anyway. So
heckle.
You know, he needs to step up. He wants to have these games. You know, he needs to fill the places
I want to heckle just for the fact that he interrupted our bonding moment about ASL, AOL, and
yes.
Basically old school OnlyFans. Like
back when you get like pixelated pictures that it took 39 minutes to download. Yes, thank you, Danny. I appreciate that.
Yeah, any picture. Like that wasn't my thing. Like I've just like experienced my Spring's Awakening, if you will. Musical reference for those out there. You're welcome. I'm not even joking. I'm very much a late bloomer. But it's fine. It's fine. We all have to bloom at some point, right?
You know what? The chat rooms were like, you know, your secret way of getting away from the world. And everybody, and it's so funny. I always bring this up with people. I'm like, does anybody have like that chat friend that they never met, but you were like super tight with? Like, yeah, exactly.
My two best girlfriends right now are two people that had their first boys the same time that I had my one and only. And to this day, we've never met in real life, but we know each other's like deepest, darkest secrets, and we text each other every single day.
See, I knew it. I remember I forgot. I lost contact with her, but it was like years and years and years of just texting and messaging and emailing. Back when emailing was like the cool, like secret way to pass notes. Yeah.
No. It doesn't get better than when you're not allowed to IM someone or AIM someone, but you have to use the messenger like update bar, like how Facebook has that what are you thinking? And the messenger had that same thing. And those of you who were truly creative could type in what you were trying to send in that in that, like, what are you thinking bar.
That was so true. Hey, we got it. Yes. Awesome. Now we have.
Yes.
We have enough. All right. Judith, is that who? Oh, there you are. All right. Cool. So now we have almost a full house. I am going to go back to my game board now. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I want. All right, here we go. I'm going to reduce this down to 3 players. Panda. Alrighty. Danny. Alright. And Judith. This is going to be an interesting hour. We're going to have a great time tonight. Well, welcome everybody. Yeah, I'm excited to get started and have a good time. This is what we're here for, you know. I think Panda knows it best. You know, we're here for one thing only. I literally, I couldn't say, you couldn't hear it, but I was LOLing in actual real life, like, you know, laughing out loud, where it's an action that happens, you know, where it comes from the belly, you know, it's an enjoyable moment of hilarity. All right, here we go, everybody. Wait a minute. I think Stevie B is yelling at me, but I'm going to ignore him. I'm getting messages from all over the place.
Tell it to us, to our faces.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I said. You know, he ruined a moment for a 30-second countdown. I don't understand it. You know, but hey, we all got
going, man.
See, this is how I felt. This is how I felt, and then it was followed by this. And this is just the overall disappointment I have in his actions. I'm glad we keep like fishing. Like, we're gonna get him on eventually to answer to one of them.
Eventually.
We'll get just continuous disappointment. Yeah, see, I know he's out there listening. we have the attention. That's why. See, that's what it is. I know. See,
it's just the levels of ridiculousness at this point between you two.
Yeah, no, I'm giving up, because it's like we're gonna go back and forth, and I'm gonna just start sending angry faces. But all right, everybody. No, I wouldn't. But wait a minute. I gave it away. Special effects, everybody. Look at that. You know, we've been working. Special effects. See, you know. It's been funny. I've been telling people, like, going into private games, I'm like, hold on, I forgot something. I was like, we've been working years on this, like, you know, perfecting it. We spent millions of dollars in development on this. And I go, wait for it. And you hear people start getting excited, and then I'm like, oh! and people, like, it's like I've never heard such a loud sigh when there was, like, I think there was like good 20 or 30 people on one of these, and they were like, oh. Like, it's like, was it disappointing? I was like, I think we have to send it back to development. This is bad.
Oh no, that is so sad. I for building up the hype that much.
I had to mute myself for a second, because I was like, yes. Yeah, just pure. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly Stevie B. If you're going to interrupt, at least you're interrupting with the right memes now. All right, everybody. Welcome. Stop. Just stop it. Now it's like fighting like the virus. It's like I don't know what to expect. You know, like what meme is coming next. It might be detrimental.
Too soon. You know,
I don't know. We're on the downcline. They're saying that, you know, we're gonna have weddings in like a month or something, and then we're gonna be like Wuhan and throw like
all along. Like, do you want to look at my Facebook timeline? Like, things haven't slowed down.
Trust me, I've been working too, and I went into Valentine's Day single and non-COVID after all this, and I put up a post saying it's like even a pandemic doesn't want me.
That makes my heart hurt.
No, It was all a joke. I was gonna say I'd rather not get COVID. I will ride the wave all the way through and it'll be okay. I just don't want that nasty COVID. All right, everybody, here we go. Welcome everybody. It is Monday. Happy Monday to all of you, and it is the Wheel of Fire. No, Ring of Fire. That's what I've been calling it. I've been trying to get the theme music like to the background and just like say, cinch it up an octave so that we yeah, there you go. that we have, but we haven't found a version, and I think that I'll get sued afterwards. At least I'm not saying the name of what I think I'm supposed to be saying. So, but everybody knows what we're talking about. 3 veterans here, I believe, that are watching now. But I'll go over the rules. The way the game works, the wheel spins. This wheel spins. It goes around and around, and whatever dollar amount it lands on, you need to give me a corresponding letter to the puzzle that sits right here. Down below the puzzle, there is a clue. This clue somehow relates to these words that are up here. I don't know. Maybe in some way. This one's pretty straightforward. I think this one kind of tells you the direction that we are heading. It might give you a right turn somewhere along the way, but it's okay. That's what I'm here for. And then what else am I supposed to talk about? Oh, that's right. You need at least $1,000 in here, this bank account right here. Once you get $1,000 up here, you can buy these nice red top shelf letters, the A, the E's, the I's, the O's, and the U's. They are worth $1,000, or you need at least $1,000 to buy one. If it ends up being on the board, I give you $1,000. If it doesn't end up being on the board, well, then you owe me $1,000. And trust me, I get my monies. It has to be your turn to solve the puzzle. If you decide to get excited and yell out the right answer, the person whose turn it is then has a choice to make, which can be very difficult. And that could be to believe you or not to believe you, and then solve the puzzle and take all the monies. So I think that's pretty much everything. Other than that, oh yeah, bankruptcy, that pretty much is straightforward. Lose a turn, that one's pretty straightforward too. And free play, that means you get to get a spin again if you mess up. So I think that's everything. Am I putting enough? I was to say, I'm putting enough energy into this. I think like my monotone amount of energy is quite sufficient for this game. All right, here we go. Panda. I do enjoy sometimes reviewing some of these videos and kind of clicking through and being like, oh, that's so funny. Look at us go.
I apologize, but on a very minuscule scale.
Do not apologize. If it wasn't for you, then it would just be me and the other players. And how entertaining could that be? No, I'm just kidding, guys. I actually thank you all for playing tonight because honestly, I said it to Stevie B. I thought it was going to be me and Panda chatting away for an hour, talking everything.
Which we can do. Like, don't get us.
and you know what's really funny is, as much as I think we can get through a great game of Wheel of Prosperity, I think more people would tune in for our chitter chatter for just because of the topics, or they range.
I demand a social experiment.
Oh man, we'd have to rename the whole thing Wheel of Therapy, not Wheel of Prosperity. Wheel of Therapy.
We've already dubbed it. Like, we called it now. Like. Therapy.
You know what? It's cheaper than going to actual. It's cheaper than going to actual therapy. That's what I like.
My actual therapy loves my paycheck though, so it's fine. It's
fine. They do. They love my paycheck too, but it's more of just me talking to a mirror. So, all right, everybody, here we go. We're gonna kick the game off, and your clue this round is slogan. Slogan is the name of your clue this round. Here we go, Panda. You're our returning champion, and returning.
I lost last week. And I don't remember.
I was gonna say, but you return. That's the key word is return. You come back for more punishment. Yeah, so I gotta give props to somebody who's that committed to making the wheel spin. So all right, here we go. The wheel spins. Let's see what you get on your first spin. You're kicking it off with 900. Give me a letter. You know where they come from the blue.
I will go with, I'm gonna change it up this time. I'm gonna
now
go
you're
with
just
an.
ruining my world. You're just screwing my
I
world
know.
up
I gotta switch it up every once in a while.
there. Now you're leaving me
I'm
in
gonna
suspense.
go. I'm gonna go with an H, please.
Oh no, an H.
An H.
No H is. Danny, we're on to you. Let's see.
No. Oh crap.
You got 550. 550. Give me a letter from the blue, please.
T.
A P as in Paul?
T. Tom.
Oh, T as in Tom. There is one T. All right, Danny. You got 550. We go back to the wheel. You need at least 1,000 to get one of those fancy letters. Here you go. You got 800 now. 800. Give me another letter from the blue, please.
S as in Sam.
Let's see if Sam came to the party. Double Sam. 2 Sams came to the party.
Is there really? Oh my God, I'm so
You're like, man, oh man, I'm never changing it up again.
I'm not. That shows me.
See, the consistency. It's like the lotto. Eventually, you got to win. Danny, you got 2150 now. Do you want one of the ones in the red, or are we going back to the wheel?
E as in Eric.
Eric. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3. Eric and his 3 cousins showed up to the party. Now you got 6150. What are we doing? You buying another one of the fancy letters, or are we going back to the spin the wheel?
Wheel, please.
No problem. Wheel spins. Let's see what you get. That's 550. 550. Give me another letter.
M as in Matt.
Hey, Matt came to the party too. Look at that. 6,700.
Wait, that's not where I wanted it to be.
Would you like an A, an I, O, or U, or are we going back to the wheel?
O as in out.
Out. Yep. That one got you out of that one. Turn. So now you got 7,700. What are we doing? We going for the A, the I, or the U, or are we going back to the wheel? My mouth makes the weirdest motions when I'm trying to say that. No problem. Here we go. Spin that wheel right round. You got 500 this one. What would you like from the blue?
R as in Ron.
Hey, Ron's here too. Look at that. 8,200. You're just killing this board, Danny. What would you like to do? A, I, or U, or back to the wheel?
Wheel, please.
Here we go. Wheel spins. Let's see what happens. You got 500. 500. I need another letter from the blue.
L as in Larry.
Larry. Look at that. Larry even came to the party.
Yeah.
There you go. 8,700. One of the fancy letters. Are we going back to that wheel?
A as in apple, please.
There's an apple. We got a fruit salad now. 9,200. I or you, or back to the wheel?
Wheel, please.
Here we go. Wheel spins. Let's see what happens. 550. 550. I need another letter from blue. You can cut the concentration in the room with a knife right now.
As in Nancy.
Hey. Oh, no. Nancy didn't come to the party. She did not get the invite. Judith, we're on to you. We got to spin this wheel. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to do that. That's not how I'm going to start that. You need at least one. There you go. You got 500. Give me a letter from blue, please.
Oh. She would like a G, please.
G. That was a team effort. Oh, no. No G. No G. All right, Panda. We are back to you. Gotta spin that wheel. And it goes right round, right round. 500. 500. Letter, please, from blue.
All right. This is confusing. I don't have enough wine for this. Judith is right. I need to go get more. Homegirl's looking out for me. She knows. My thinking juices are running dry.
See, my thinking juice comes in a brown in liquid form.
Yeah, because you and Steve can drink coffee at all times and go to sleep just fine, which is more confusing than this puzzle, to be honest.
It's pretty funny. I will finish my last cup as I'm putting my head down on the pillow. That's usually my send off. Nope.
If I want to sleep at night, my cutoff at the latest is apparently 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
See, that's my problem with soda. If it has sugar and caffeine, nope, I'm up all night. It's like I smoke crack. It's
really?
Like
so sugar's what does it? That's good to know.
So bad. And then I crashed. Then I'll find myself curled up with like the dog bowl, and I'm like, I haven't had a dog in a year and a half. Like, what happened?
Sugar. Sugar. Like, sugar does some weird things, so I'll give that to you.
You know, then there's like a dog treat hanging out of my mouth. I don't know what happened. It was weird. No.
Are you sure you weren't drinking? Honestly asking for a friend.
You know, it's just one of those things that happen. But now I do need a letter. You got 500, Panda. Now that we've gone down this weird path.
I'm telling you, it should just be couch sessions with you and me. It's fine.
I'm a good interviewer, from what I've been told.
I feel like if we got drunk enough, we could make anything interesting, honestly.
I wouldn't be the first time that I was told that while I've been trying. I host trivia in bars that just feed me alcohol. I've had bartenders I watch the glass go down and gauge when it's empty to put. Yeah, it was bad. They said I was more entertaining that way. I was like, I didn't believe it.
Those are some dang good bartenders then, and I miss those people in my life.
So let me put it to you this way. I literally had a bartender that I just shouted out once just because it was the right thing to do. And from that point forward, I swore it was the never ending glass. Even when I left, she was like, wow, I just can't leave that one. And she'd look at me and be like, no, you're right. You can't leave that one. No, I'm just like, God, I'm going to get a DUI. But no, I still sit here today. So. But yes, back to work at hand. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're focused. You know what? I don't know what that first word is. I'm gonna go with a Y, if I may.
There you go. You got your Y. Now you got 500. We gotta go back to that wheel. Let's see what you got.
Because I got no monies in real life or on the game.
And unfortunately, you got to lose a turn. Danny. Danny, still out there?
Yes, I am.
All right, awesome. Would you like an I or a U, or would you like to spin the wheel?
Spin, please.
No problem. Here we go. Wheel spins. Let's see what happens. 800. I need a letter from Blue.
Please. Paul, please.
Paul. Look at that.
Yep.
There you.
Yep.
You got 10,800, Danny. Good job, man. Would you like to solve? Would you like to go by an I or a U? Go back to the wheel. What would you like to do?
And then I know what it is.
Danny, you grew up so quickly.
Well, buy a U, please.
A U? Oh no! There is no U. There is no U. I am sorry. All right, Judith, are you still out there? Yes.
She's still
awesome.
Her teeth, so we got her. Get it, girl. Get it.
Yep. Here we go. Spin the wheel. Let's see what happens.
I'm sitting down. I can't.
900. Give me a letter from Blue, please.
Oh. From the blue, my love.
I can't see if you're chatting with me.
She wants a D. She wants a D. I got you. She wants a D.
A D. Oh, no. No D. No D. All right, Panda. It's back to you. Here we go. Wheel spins.
Solve it?
You can solve it if you'd like.
I would like to solve it because I don't trust the wheel. Oh wait, is it giving me money this time?
It gave you 500 this time.
Okay, then I will take an X, please.
An X. Whoever thought that an X would end up on one of my game cards? There you go. Would you like to? X.
I would like to solve it, please.
Go. Yeah, you're like I'm like keeping you from it. I go ahead and solve this puzzle.
I take extreme offense to that. No, okay. I don't.
I was gonna say everybody's offended by something nowadays.
Really, Mr. Potato Head. The puzzle is expect more, pay less.
Oh. Of course, Target's. You know, I was looking for the Walmart
one. It was
one.
Target. I thought it was Ross. I don't go shopping, to be fair. Like unless it's food, I don't do it.
Yeah, no.
It's Target. Sources are now confirming that it is in fact.
See, I knew it was Target. See, the only clothes I wear are the ones that I've made for myself. So it's like it's a I haven't seen the inside of a Target for I don't think ever. I can't recall. I don't Walmart. I only go into Walmart for food because they seem to have the cheapest prices, and it's like, oh, thank you so much for filling me full of chemicals. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Panda, very nice job. You slayed that round, literally down to almost the letter.
It was a team effort.
That was quite a team effort. Danny, you did a fantastic job doing most of the hard work. And all right, Panda.
Time to help anyone else go forward.
All right, Danny. Panda, is this round you're kicking us off. Your clue, everybody, is character. It looks like a small. I believe it's a cannon that shape is. Here we go. We're gonna spin the wheel, and Panda, you kick us off with 900. Letter from the blue, please.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to my tried and true. I'm gonna go with an S.
S.
Whoa! Fine. You know what? That's a sign that it's a sign that I need more freaking wine.
I am not holding that against you. Danny, are you still out there?
Yes, I am.
All right, here we got to spin the wheel first. You got 700. What letter would you like from the blue?
P. Tom.
Tommy. Let's see if Tommy's. No, Tom. Tommy did not come to the party. All right, Judith, we're on to you. Here we go. Wheel spins. Let's see what happens. You got 900. You're gonna have to chat it to me.
Yep. I'm watching. I'm back. She wants an R, please.
R. There be 3 R's right in this one.
Yeah, get a girl.
2,700. 8. Would you like one of the fancy letters, or would you like to go back to the wheel? Just make a motion like a wheel if you want to go back.
I'd like to buy an A, please.
An A. Oh, yes. That was a good one. I'm liking this whole team effort thing. We're just showing how we can bring.
I got her.
5,700, Judith. What are we doing? Are you buying one of the other fancy letters, or are we going back to this wheel?
She would like to buy an E as well. And for people at home, I'm not just buying for her. There's a chat room, and I see it. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a dirty, rotten cheater. There's.
I was just big. But the hand motions are confirming, that's how I'm, there's thumbs up, there's like okay symbols, like everything is working out, checks and balances. We're just like the federal government here. All right, Judith, 8,700. 8,700. What would you like to do? Do you want me to IOU, or are we going back to the wheel?
She wants an I, please.
buying all them fancy letters. 1, 2, 3.
He really is. Save some for the rest of us. Just kidding. I don't. You live your life, girl. Don't let anyone tell you how to do it otherwise.
That is true. 11,700. 11,700. This is crazy now.
And that's you're drunk in the bathroom. COVID.
All right. What are we doing? O or U or back to the wheel, Judith?
She would like to buy an O, please.
Just going down the line at the. Oh no! Well, you got up pretty far.
Damn.
10-7. Not bad. Panda, we're back to you. Wheel spins.
Oh, crap.
Let's see what happens.
It's so much easier. I'm just reading what other people write.
650. 650.
Dang. Okay. Go back. Okay. I'll go with an N as in no, don't do that. No.
That was the one to do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Woo! All right.
2,600. Would you like a U or back to the wheel?
I will go back to the wheel.
Wheel spins.
I don't trust the wheel, but I also don't trust that there's a U there. See, that's why I don't trust.
See, 900. That's the way I live my life, so it's no difference.
Good thing I'm a teacher.
Yeah, borderline bankruptcy is like my slogan, life slogan right there. But that's what makes me funny and keeps me down to earth.
If you only knew.
Nice.
I will definitely go. I think I have to go with a D as in dog.
Oh, there's 2. Who let the dogs out? 4,400.
Oh, I know it. Can I solve it?
Go for it.
Yay! Cinderella and Prince Charming.
Yes. Prince Charming was quite the character, and Cinderella, her slippers just couldn't stay on her feet, so she might have needed.
Prince Eric was much better looking. Let's be honest.
I don't know. All the princes from the Disney movies all seem to be built the same way. They're like this, like Y shaped. Very wide at the top, and some of them seem like they really need.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, they definitely need. They need a leg day. They need to see a leg day. That's all I gotta say.
With the hair, we need a minute for their hair. Like they have better hair than I do. Like I know they're cartoons, but what conditioner are you using?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. They did all have flaws. Actually no. The one from not Cinderella. No, the one with the apple and the falling asleep and the
Snow White.
Snow White, yes.
Beauty?
Sleeping Beauty?
Oh.
Snow White?
Oh, it was Snow White.
Yeah, 7 dwarfs. Yes.
I heard you said apple and I thought spindle. I don't know why. Continue.
Yeah, see that prince, he looked like he just walked off like the battlefield. Like he looked like he crew cut, like hey, I don't take no stuff from nobody type guy, but whatever, All right, here we go. On to the next one. Now. TV show titles. TV show title. Oh, did we lose somebody? We did lose somebody. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
She said she'll be right back, so we got to buy her some time.
Gotcha.
She has to go take her teeth whitening stuff off because you can't leave that on. Me, I know. I've learned you can't leave that on. You can't.
What does it just become reflective after a certain point? Like if she smells like blinding light.
Those chemicals are actually legit, and they will wear away the lining on your gums. So you basically. I used to work at a dental lab, like not a dentist office, a dental lab, where your dental office sends all the stuff for like if you need like a new tooth, dentures, like you name it, and I've seen it in that like very, very short period because that made me cry way too much and it gave me nightmares. Like it's a thing.
Wait a minute. People's teeth made you cry and gave you nightmares, but being around COVID-y children is
Honey,
it's okay.
honey, you don't even know. Like, other people's children make me cry, but they don't give me nightmares like this dentist lab office did. They don't. They don't. They don't. I'm not even like, there isn't enough therapy in the world to like clear my mind from the things that I saw in that like 9-month period that I spent as a dental lab assistant. Like, there's not enough.
They gotta just stop sending the crackheads like results to you.
Oh,
like,
crackheads have nothing. It's not even the crackheads. Like, they don't go to the dentist. It's all the other like weird things, like, oh, this person clearly got into a fight and lost terribly. Oh, this person just like, hey, they had one tooth that really just needed to be replaced because we missed it for whatever reason. Like, it's those little stories that, ooh, I will never get it out of my head.
Yeah, I had a conversation with the flight attendant, and I just, FYI, never drink coffee on a plane ever. Anything
that isn't canned or bottled. I've learned that lesson too.
Yeah, I was told. I was like that, and they're like, oh, and by the way, they're by the restroom. So when you get those big old, I was like, enough. I get it. Okay. It's like, I love coffee. Yeah. I was like, isn't the caffeine like a killer or something? Like, they're like, she looked at me and she's like, no. I was like, man, you just ruined my world. And, only alcohol for me, $19 a nipper to disinfect my inside.
Once you get past security and you buy whatever, in the like way overpriced, but not technically on the airline, like those are good. And I've gotten quite a few good trips out of the airline, whatever drinks that you buy.
I'll just never forget. To get into the Caribbean, you have to leave the U.S. terminal and come back and check back in. And I snuck out of some Caribbean rum that I did not check and tried to sneak it back into the U.S. And they're like, and they stopped me and they're like, hold here. And I was like, uh-oh. I was like, are we not down for the Caribbean rum? They're like, you can mail it to yourself. I was like, what? Where? I was like, show me the mailbox. I'll stick it right in with just one with the postage stamp right on it. Nope, that didn't work either. So I had to salute a fallen soldier that day, which was quite sad. All right.
Write it down as much as you could first, because
no, they wouldn't let me. I said that. Can I just crack? And they're like, no, you're in security. And I was like, oh, you are horrible. You are horrible and
that is a cardinal sin. How dare they?
And she like smugly like put it in one of those like R2D2 like type trash cans, and I heard it like thud on the bottom of the can. I was like, no. Well, I was like, at least there'll be some poor person who's hopefully it won't get crushed. Hopefully it'll make it to the dump and somebody will eventually get to uncover it.
That hurts my heart, because that rum is so good.
Yeah. It was a disappointing moment in time, but hey, we all live.
I will spare a moment of silence for your rum.
It was many years ago. I've been through much therapy over it. I talked it over with the therapist.
Have you? Has it been enough? I don't feel like it's.
I believe my therapist, if I went and saw a therapist, I think rum would be the least of my issues to talk with them.
Now we're talking. Welcome to my little couch. Hey.
I was just say rum would not be on the list. It would be like, oh, you need some rum. Yes, I think that's a good thing to. Somebody else. Oh, we lost you.
Lost the people. No, crap. Man, it really has just become our couch sessions. Come back, you guys. We're sorry. We took too many detours. We'll stop. I'm so sorry. I encouraged this.
Well, oh well. oh, we still got 4. You know, it's so funny. We do have 4 or 5 people watching though. That was just way more than when we were playing. Oh man, that's too funny.
Drunken ramblings of 2 Sagittariuses. We'll come up with a catchier slogan next time, I swear.
I don't know. Yeah, well, apparently Sagittarius is just love making friends. Even apparently just between the 2 of us, though. So
they're one of us, really, in spirit. The remaining 5 people are Sagittariuses in spirit, and they're like, oh yes, I want to hear about other people suffering, so I can feel better about my life choices.
You know what?
Wait,
I don't find it.
Is that a Gemini thing?
I'm not into those astrological signs because if I was, I feel like I've become one of those people that I have to read them every single day. Be like, you know what? The newspaper told what's the newspaper? But you know, my sign told me today that I was going to be successful, and I failed at everything. It's crap anyway.
I feel like it really is, but I have to laugh at it. Like your brother, like he doesn't take it like super seriously. Hi, Steve. Sorry, calling you out.
He's not even here anymore. We lost Steve on top of it. Like literally.
Damn, we're batting for 1,000 here, bro. Man, like, okay. So the only reason why I know you're a Sagittarius is because we share the same birthday. But when Steve and I were like, all right, let's when's your birthday? Well, when's your birthday? Let's be cute and text each other all the time and Snapchat each other all the time. Like he's a Gemini, right? So that's where the jokes come from. It was like because you know, Geminis have those like the split personality things.
I did not even know that. See, like
yeah.
I did not know that.
The only reason why I know is because of Steve. Like he was like, "Wow, okay, cool," and I'm like, I don't know what this means. Like treat me like I'm one of my 5-year-olds and explain it to me.
Wow, I am impressed. I did not know that. I'm not into that stuff at all because literally, if you go to one, if it was universal, if like there was like an astrological like I'm going to put out this world knowledge type thing, like one, but no, there's just everybody has an.
I mean, I can teach people about fractions right now because that's what we're doing and how to read. But I would hope at this point you know how to read more than.
You know what's funny about fractions? I didn't learn the importance of fractions until I got way later in life, and quarters and eighths really made a difference.
Are you kidding? No. And this is exactly how I teach it in my classroom. Like you relate everything to food, like pizza and brownies or cookies specifically, and like fractions just make sense. Like, all right, if I were to divide this pizza and I want some, you want some, so-and-so, and I use kids from my classrooms, not so-and-so, but even my 5-year-old right now is like, I want some pizza. And I'm like, I just need 3 helpings of dinner tonight. Like if you use everything to food, suddenly fractions are like, whoa, I get it, Miss Hine. I get it why fractions are important. I want an equal share. I want my share. I don't want an 8th when they're getting a 4th. Miss Hine. So for all of you parents at home that are like, how do I teach my kid fractions? Just relate everything to food and you're good. Like for real. True. That's the real talk. Real talk.
That's true. And for the 4 people that are out there watching us, I just dropped into the
comment
section.
Lost people. I'm sorry. Go back to the house. Go back to Sagittarius and Gemini and AOL, ASL. Where are you?
I did just drop it to the chat or to the comment section, the link to join us. Even if you just want to join us on our chit chat, we can get back to the game at some point, but we definitely did.
Judith, where are you? Judith said she'd be right back, but I'm like, I can only stall for so long before I really get off task. Like,
yeah. We made a left turn and probably went down a dark. Yeah, I was gonna say we went down a dark hole. We emerged and then decided to go into the tunnel, and that's when we lost them.
I'm sorry, guys. Come back. I swear, it's better. I'll try at least. I'll try.
I can do better. I swear. It's like they broke up with us.
This is more traumatizing than most of my breakups have been. It's fine. Just leave me in Facebook land on record. It's fine. It's fine.
It's okay. Yeah, it's so funny. I haven't had a public breakup in a long time, and it's like I think that's the biggest thing I'm afraid of is if I break up with somebody, what's going to end up on Facebook? Like,
oh my gosh, I've been very, very fortunate that like in my past, like I've been the one that's like vague booking, as I used to call it, and I'm like, oh, I hate that. Like, but it's been, oh my gosh, it's been close enough to 10 years. It's been close. Yeah, it's been close enough to 10 years where I'm like, ooh, that was my, like that's just cringeworthy. Like I keep my personal business personal. Like I'll put my aerial videos and my dance videos and whatever up and like my teacher memes and whatever. But my personal stuff, like, nah, fam, you don't need to know that. Like, that's weird. That's weird to me.
Yeah, I've become like this like sorcerer of good vibes on my Facebook. I just post up things that make people smile and encourage good vibes, because that's what's missing in the world right now is good vibes and good people.
That's what we need more of. So you know what? This week, the 4 of you that are watching, positive vibes. Finger fingers and jazz hands.
I was gonna say we're done. We're back down to zero. It's like watching the stock market, like literally up and down. It's okay though. It's interesting.
I tried so hard.
But interesting enough, we're only 13 minutes away from the end of this anyway. So we somehow still made it through more than an hour. Like. Oh man,
he was gonna go back to this and like, why do I invite Panda back every fucking week? Like,
for this reason, because you won't give up on me.
No, I'm here for this. Like, besides my boyfriend, you and C were like the only other like adults I get to talk to at this point. So I'm like, oh, adult, let me tell you about all the thoughts that I've had at all today.
It's too funny.
And it's great because you can sit here and you'll listen to it until you're like, oh wait, we have to get back to the game. Shut up, Panda.
I don't do that. I don't actually do that. I use a
possible way. It's fine.
I use one of the words that I hear as a trigger, and then I redirect. It's just good interviewing skill.
With me, with drunk me. Because let's be honest, most of the time I'm drunk with you guys.
No, you're driving. You're riding that happy juice. That's all it is. It's just grape juice, adult grape juice. So I don't drink wine.
It's so yummy.
Yeah, can't do it. It's just adult grape juice to me. Give me something on the rocks and like apple juice in color, and I'm all right.
I will take all the rest of it, trust me. But then really bad decisions get made, and I'm not. I have to be somewhat responsible. Like I could drive right now, I really could, but like it would have to be an absolute 100% emergency. Like
from the operators of this game and Magical Memories and Be Entertained, we do not condone such actions.
I'm not saying to do it. Not saying to. All that this mommy and teacher is saying is to know your limits, abide by those limits, and don't cross that line unless you're planning for sure on not going anywhere in case of an emergency. But you never know when an emergency is going to happen with a tiny human. It's fine.
I just found it funny that you gave me like the kindergarten breakdown, the one finger, then the full hand, and then the stop. Like no, you stop. You're going to listen to me.
I actually use like very, very basic sign language in my classroom. So that's where that comes from.
I always had the thought to teach me and my guys sign language so that we can communicate like across parties.
I think that would be very good. Like not, you don't need to like be like super, super fluent in it, but
just get the point across.
Like, this is no, this is stop. Please, thank you. This means hug, from what I know, from what I've been taught.
I don't think that would be appreciated hand motion amongst a bunch of gentlemen trying to put on an event.
No, don't judge their lives. Sometimes they might need a hug. Sometimes they might meet a Karen in the middle of the party, and you're like, stop, no, pause. Do you?
If I saw one of my guys going like this to somebody else, I would be there yelling sign language, like get back to like, no time for hug. Yeah. Everybody else at the party be like what the hell is this weirdo doing? Why is he pitching nipples all over the place? Like I'm making it rain all. People just walk away from me.
You don't know what your hired help could mean, bro.
Yeah.
You don't know. I'm giving you like fundamental tools here, okay?
I just see from the back of the room one of my guys who did it, you know, the one like, you know, the Indian with the one tear, you know, it was just one tear rolls down his face. Yeah.
Okay, crybaby.
Yeah, now get back to work. Oh man, yeah, that would happen to me. That would happen to me. I would see something like, especially with the way these kids are today. You know, they're quite soft. So,
and if they're any of my prior kids, which counting back, I've taught almost over 200 kids in my short time of teaching, just in education. We're not even counting my dance students. Almost 200 kids. No, over 200 kids.
So many young lives touched.
Yeah, okay. We'll go with that. Touched, permanently scarred. Pick one. Depends on who you are.
You know what? It's all experiences that will mold and shape them for their future lives.
Hopefully for the better. Guy, my kiddos out there, I sure as shit tried. I never sit in front of you until now. Sorry, not sorry. Adults say words. Get over it.
I'm pretty sure kids say words too. They put words together.
They do. Some of my kids this year have worse vocabularies than I do. And I'm like, I say the same thing at home. Okay, so we need to have a conversation about home words versus school words, y'all. Like, let's have this conversation again, shall we?
As you like get the flask out of the I'll slam it on the table like
I need a it's Irish coffee at this point in the school year.
Yeah, see, I'll never forget I DJ'd when I was still working full time for the IRS. I DJ'd their summer picnic, and I will never forget that there was a cash bar. But somehow I managed to convince the bartender that my extra large Dunkin' Donuts coffee was a little low on liquid. And he said to me, the only bottle I have open seems to be this Jameson bottle. And I go, I was hoping you were going to say that. So
darn.
All of a sudden I had a full glass of coffee again, and none was the wiser. And I will never forget when my very, 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 very high up boss came up to thank me, and I had to stand about 6 feet away from him because I thought he was like an officer and he was going to whip out like a breathalyzer, like, hey, breathe into this. Yeah.
That's when you go, oh no, the bartender was giving me a water and accidentally spilled some Baileys on me. Like, it's fine. It's fine. It's like, we're good. No harm, no foul. But I have been telling everyone, hey, it's okay. He spilled some on me. And then that's when you go and pay the bartender double and like, hey, just so you know, I told everyone this so that I could keep my job.
Yeah. Yeah, I laughed. I was like, they said to me, they were like, oh, you can DJ the company picnic party or the IRS picnic party, which just sounds so fun. You know, people literally only showed up to show their face to like get checked off on this proverbial list, because like we had one of those bosses that had one of those eidetic memories. Like he knew everybody that was there, so if you took off to go to the summer picnic, you had to be there. And the only way I was going to be there is if I was going to be paid to be there. But my payment was a day off of work, which I made like $100 a day. So it was like I looked at it and I was like, I get paid like 4 times this to do the same kind of thing. I was like, you guys are real cheap bastards. like you.
No kidding.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was
I
like
feel like if I was an accountant, I might be kind of cheap too. But that's just from that is literally just from someone who used to count to 8 for a living before she became a teacher. Like
1, 3, damn it!
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and snap. Spirit fingers. Then jazz hands. Like, sorry, not sorry, accountants. Not TikTok accountants.
There's TikTok accountants?
Oh, honey, if you don't know, then you need to go do your research.
See, I count beans on the side myself, so it's
No. There's accountants and then there's accountants. And if you're on TikTok, which clearly you're not,
no,
you would know a TikTok accountant.
Nope. I count dollars, not talks of tick. You know, I feel like I'm really missing like.
You are missing a lot right now. TikTok accountants probably count, if they're good, quite a bit.
Now I'm like scared to look it up. Like I'm gonna like come across something that I shouldn't. Like all of a sudden, like the police are gonna show up at my door. We like
no. There's like a little soundbite you can look up to kind of get the gist of it on TikTok. But you need to have from my understanding, you need to have TikTok downloaded so that you can look it up.
I'm thoroughly confused. I've been getting these old, like I feel old phases all of a sudden. Like my cousin was up here.
This is one of them, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. This was like one of those things where my cousin and her kids came up to like visit the other day, and they said something about virtual reality, but they didn't call it virtual reality, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" And she's like, "You don't know what VR is, do you?" And I was like,
VR, yeah, that's what I hear it as now.
I was,
but from friends.
But it's called like something, like there's like a game or something that it's called, and I was like, I don't know what that is, and they're like, she goes, yeah, you never heard of VR? And I was like, I've heard of VR. I was like, hold on, let me just get my walker out of the back of the car. So I was like, wow, I had
only complete with tennis balls.
I know those are the cool ones because they could shuffle with it. You know, they could go back and forth with it. They could glide their way through. Yeah, exactly. I have watched many of the young at heart, as I say, that shuffle with those, and then I've seen miracles where they've just dropped them off at the corner of the dance floor and just kept it going. You know, I was like, oh,
those people are my spirit animals. Like seriously, like. I mean, I feel it in my bones. I'm getting older than I should feel at whatever age I am.
So I'll tell you the funniest thing that just happened. We've been chit-chatting, and 3 people are currently watching, and we got our first like of the night today.
Party people up in here, like they understand. They're like, "Oh shit, I feel this way too." Like, yes.
Who knew?
I'm young at heart, but old and frail in body. Like, welcome to the club. Welcome, one of us. Man. One of us. Cheers, whoever you are in Facebook land.
I was gonna say we have somebody else. I think Sandy, are you out there?
Did someone join us?
I believe so. We have 1 minute left, so I don't even know if we could even get a game in. But
we can't get a game in because I have to put my child to bed soon. So I'm logging off soon. But you know.
Yep. I think that's about it. Sandy, I'm sorry. I don't think you I think they're like, yeah, that was funny until I had to log on.
Oh no, don't do that.
I say, but well, that's about it. It's 8:59, and I got my little outro that I gotta say. Oh, now it's 9 o'clock, everyone. Well, Big shout out to all of you who joined us. Panda, as always, you are this shiznat, as always. Danny and Judith, I'm sorry we chased you off with our stupid banter. I feel really bad. And Stanny, he's the black box below Panda. But thank you everybody for joining us tonight. My name is Mikey Blaze. I am the owner and operator of Be Entertained, DJs and more, in cooperation and with Magical Memories Entertainment. It's Stevie B, who was pushing all the buttons in the background earlier. I don't even think he's here. No, he's not in the building anymore. But we do this for one reason and one reason only: to bring friends, followers, and our families together, which all of you have become. Oh, and there they go. For one reason only: to have a little fun during this whole crazy COVID thing. And apparently for me and Panda is a catch up on a weekly basis on all these crazy thoughts that go around in our Sagittarius minds. So Panda, as always, thank you so much for joining me and playing a couple games. I guess I will see you next week.
Next week.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.